Welcome back to Tyler, Texas for some more 2021 Texas State Disc Golf Championships presented by Latitude 64. Coverage brought to you by the PDGA. I am Ian Anderson. Sitting next to me is Sarah Hokum, our world champion. We got the hard holes out of the way, Sarah. Now it's time for some scoring. Hopefully,
if this weather holds out. The thunderstorms have been looming all day, and they've already played several holes in the rain. It is still coming down, and it's a battle. We've seen Rebecca struggle a bit, and we've seen Owen and Jessica and Haley just stringing together some shots. I think it's going to be lots of birdies on the back.
This is a good scoring hole right here.
Absolutely. 459. There's two fairways. You can go up the left side or the right side. These players on this card could actually choose both. Most of them are versatile enough. The landing zone is just beyond these trees that are in the middle, leaving you about 100, 200 feet to the pin for a relatively simple, straightforward birdie look. This is a bit of a soft par 4, so I would expect to see all the ladies have a look at this birdie.
We're hoping so. Owen Scoggins on the box. That's her Leopard 3. Halo style.
She needs this not to skip too much.
Simmer. It's just far enough to be annoying, I feel like.
Yeah, she's maybe out of range for the birdie here. Just going with the sidearm with her Vulcan.
Smushed.
And that is great. And even though she's off to the right on the fairway, she'll be able to throw a sidearm approach and still get a birdie look.
Haley King.
Also going with the sidearm. Ooh, a little early. Smackdown. That tree said no.
That was quite the rejection there. This is Rebecca Cox and a compass.
I love that she plays this really conservative shot on a lot of these holes.
Yeah, she's really throwing mid. Really making sure it stays in the fairway. Such smart golf.
That's setting her up really well for that birdie look.
So Haley with that early tree hit is 280 to the pin. Going back to the forehand play.
Ooh, she's got to turn it a lot.
Oh.
Rough.
That was going to be a tough shot to shape.
Yeah, I was thinking she needed an overstable fairway to do that.
Owen going back to the Leopard.
All right, leaving her outside circle 2, but she's recovered, and she'll be able to pitch it up and get her par.
Nice. Looking at Haley's third, trying to salvage her par.
That's got a lot of heat.
Ooh.
Oh, good tree. Hey.
That was spicy at the end there. I thought I was going to skip it for a second.
Super spicy.
Rebecca Cox busting out her Bushnell 850. She found out she was 210 to the pin.
She's throwing her judge.
It looks like it, yeah.
Well executed right by the pin.
Yeah, I think she's just right there. Jess, after that monster drive, just 170 to the bucket.
She's a little pinched, but Gator life is enough.
Do it. Okay.
Great shot.
Don't hate it. Own a pretty lengthy birdie bit, but should be par worst case.
Okay, she was running that.
Yeah, she was, wasn't she? She totally was.
I thought for sure she was just going to lay it up.
Nah. Jess coming. Oh, no.
Just slips out the right side.
Dang.
Dirty.
Rebecca, for her birdie, love to see her hit this.
She played this perfectly.
Yes. Posterize that hole.
That's right.
Nice job, Rebecca. And Owen coming in for her par save.
No big deal.
Oh, no, she kind of got away with one there. She's laughing. Owen will always let you know when she thinks she got away with one.
Yeah, there's always this relationship between, taking the shot and not thinking too much about it, but then being as casual as possible, but then also giving that proper focus.
That's really interesting. There's a balance, isn't there?
And it is. Out of 10, you probably want to be at a 6.
Uh-huh.
I mean, I think it's different for everyone, though.
That's a really interesting thought, Sarah. I like that a lot. Hole 11.
282, par 3, straight alley. A lot of people are going to throw a flip up mid, trying to just penetrate straight. You might see some fairways. There's also a really nice sidearm route on this left side I thought I was the only one that knew about this, but almost everyone on my card threw it yesterday.
Really?
I was like, who told you?
The secret's out. Somebody watched your practice rounds. Were you live streaming?
Right? So we'll see. I think we could see that left line out of a few of the players on this card.
Cool.
They certainly have the skill.
Absolutely.
Looks like the rain is coming back.
Rebecca Cox, she is going Maverick. So good.
Wow.
And
yeah. That's a great shot. I mean, it is just outside the circle, just at the edge of the circle, but man, I mean, she just peered the fairway.
Yeah, just kept it so straight the entire way. Owen's going to try and flex a shrike up
flex
there.
Flex that left. There's a big hole.
Ooh.
That was a little much on the flex, a little high.
Probably an up and down par coming her way.
Okay.
Jessica Weese.
Got to be the coyote.
Yep, that would make a ton of sense.
That pretty one.
I think it's a Jeff Ash coyote, I want to say.
Uh-huh. Didn't quite get the flip up she needed. Hits that tree. She's going to be scrambling for her par.
And Haley is going to go forehand. And she threw this 60 miles an hour, Sarah. Like, fastest throw of the day. Just ripped. But unfortunately got over on it a little too much and is left with this.
I mean, a zone, if you want a zone to fly, you got
that is what she threw.
Throw it hard.
Okay. That makes a ton of sense. Like, what is she throwing so hard?
It's like a speed 3 disc, 60 miles an hour.
Well, same part, though, it looked like. Owen trying to do the same thing. That's her rock.
A little wide.
Rock 3. Yeah. Owen's good for that putt.
Jess having to scramble from a knee. She's so close.
Yeah,
I
right?
think that would be necessary, but Sonic Life.
Oh, maybe she was trying to throw it in for us, I think.
Well, I think with the Sonic, yeah, she definitely did that just for us.
Yeah.
I mean, the Sonic just has that float that'll stay in the air but not go too far past.
Oh, Rebecca.
That was a really good run, though.
It was a fantastic
those
bid.
edge of the circle putts where she can't move forward after she's putting like that. You know. Oh no, Jess.
Seeing a little.
That was the same miss, but worse from the last hole. That right side.
Yep. Oh, you're right, isn't it? The putting woes have transferred.
Yeah, I don't know if it's grip or just she's just having some stance.
So you're over there looking at her hand right now.
Sounds like grip.
You have betrayed me.
Are you even attached to me? I've asked myself that a few times. Whose arm just threw that?
Oh, Scoggins coming back for her par. Good save, Owen.
Mm-hmm.
Just trying to collect herself and salvage this bogey here. Going to a new putter.
There we go. Center.
I like that.
Yeah, and I mean, it could just be, the putters get a little bit wet. They get a little saturated with
uh-huh.
water, especially that base plastic.
Instead of drying it off, just grab a new one, right? Grab the backup.
Looks like the rain isn't quite coming down too hard at the moment, but it was on and off.
Are you an ion or anode or pilot? What are you putting with?
Team Ion.
Yes.
Yeah, give me that beaded putter. For push putting, I think the bead is important.
Gotcha. Rebecca just piping that one down there. Really fun to watch. Hole 12, attackable par 4.
Absolutely. 432 feet, a little bit of a low ceiling, OB on the right. Players are going to want to throw a distance driver or a fairway that's not going to push. It's going to push forward, but not too far left. You really only need to get a couple 100 feet off the tee, but I think a lot of players are going to try to get as close as they can to the basket within reason. It plays pretty well to a sidearm. You have a nice alley on the right side. You'll leave 150 feet or so to approach the basket.
Rebecca Cox on the box. What's she pulling on, Sarah?
She's got that Maverick, so it's a flippy fairway. Looks like she just missed her, trajectory, 30 degrees.
Yeah, started that one a little too far right. Owen Scoggins.
This is set up great for her sidearm,
Hook up.
but it's pushing a little far left.
Hook up. Oh.
It's really easy to make that mistake. This slow hole is slightly downhill. So if you're looking,
right,
if you're not recognizing the downhill, you'll push your sidearm left easily.
Did not even perceive that when we played the hole, but you're totally right.
Haley also missing her trajectory. I'm assuming this is moisture right now.
Something. Jess with that Vulcan.
Gets the flip up. That's great. As long as she misses these trees.
She's missing everything, Sarah.
That's perfect.
343 off the tee.
And she'll just have another 100 feet to approach the pin for an easy birdie.
There we go. She's looking for a tap-in putt right here. She can give it to herself.
Aren't we all?
Rebecca Cox, her second.
Flip up. Let's go. Leaves it a little bit left. She's got a pretty tough putt to get the birdie, but will be an easy par save.
Looking at Scoggins, second.
Pushing that OB line.
Nice.
But that's right in her money range.
Good recovery after a not perfect drive. Haley, kind of same deal. What is she going to shape?
I feel like this is a roller. Oh, nope. Anheuser.
Flexi forehand.
What?
Huh.
Okay.
I think I caught a tree up there we might not have seen.
Okay, Jess with the perfect drive. Can she throw the perfect sonic approach? Scootle forward. I think so.
That's a dropper. There we go.
Haley, big putt for birdie.
Gave it a chance. Does have a little comebacker,
left
though.
herself a little bit.
Yeah.
Rebecca also in recovery mode. Easy peasy.
Yep. She'll take her drop in. Haley coming back for par.
Solid putt.
Sure was. And we'll have Owen up next.
Oh, she's hiding her disc.
Yep, it's still raining.
Yep. Moisture is in the air.
For the 3.
That looked like a grip issue.
It did, didn't it? It was a little sticky out there, or maybe a lot sticky.
Sometimes I wonder if your hand's already wet, just putt with a wet putter. Instead of having a wet hand with a dry putter or a dry hand with a wet putter. I think just go all dry or all wet.
I like that. It was legit like 100% humidity out there. After it rained, it looked like a morning fog almost. I'd never experienced this. It was really interesting. You'll see it later. It looks like it's 5 a.m. out there.
It's also really odd to be really hot.
Yeah.
When it's also raining.
Yeah.
So the choice of clothing is kind of an important one.
Choice of disc also very important for Jess, ripping that Falcon way down the fairway. We're gonna kick it off to our sponsors, but we'll be right back.
When I'm stepping up to a hole, I visualize everything. What's the wind, the water, the trees? What disc am I gonna choose? What's the distance? Okay, 425. I'm going with the ESP Nuke. Knowing the distance is pretty much the most important thing. I feel like it's going to revolutionize how good people get. I am Paul Ulibarri. Working together with Bushnell, we can push the game to a whole new level.
Back to our FPO League Card Disc Golf action out here in Tyler, Texas. Looking at hole 13, another attackable par 4, Sarah.
Yeah, almost the same distance as the last hole, 432. Again, a par 4. Again with OB on the right. Again, a distance shot off the tee, and then another 100 feet to approach the basket. So we'll see. This plays a little bit better to a backhand that can flex a little further, where some of these players can almost get pin high, giving themselves an eagle look. The sidearm's going to play a little bit to the right with the OB coming into play, but also a viable tee shot.
Jessica Weese on the box after that great birdie on the last hole. That is
low.
too low. That's her strike. And that is in the ground. I mean, she could still birdie from there, as silly as that is.
Yeah, no, absolutely. You really only need a couple 100 feet.
Own with a strike.
She's going to hope that, again, a low shot. Do we have a massive tailwind here?
I don't know. Yes, that's what it was. That's definitely what it was. That amazingly worked actually really well for Own.
Yeah, that ground play, those pine needles are pretty good for skipping.
They are, aren't they? Rebecca Cox, what's she reaching for here? Going for her Maverick again. Oh, this thing is fun to watch fly.
Maverick. We need some drone footage of that.
It looks
Whoa.
so cool.
It might make me start seizing.
Yeah. If you have epilepsy, be careful.
Yeah. Warning.
Haley King. That's her Zeus, it looks like.
Ooh, little hot. Yep. Didn't get away with that one.
But only 234 to the pin.
Yeah, really. Still
Throwing a zone. Oh, no.
Dang it. This is such a gettable birdie.
Oh, man. Yeah, I'm sure she's kicking herself for leaving this one out there. Jess can still get up and down. Oh, not if you hit that tree, though.
Man, both of them missing their lines. I'm wondering if the moisture's coming into play again.
Yeah.
Drip issues.
Rebecca?
No! Oh, my God.
I thought so, too. I was right there with you.
Jeez.
Found the next one, so it's going to have it looks like an outside the circle putt for her birdie. This is Haley throwing 3, trying to get up and down for a 4 save. That's fine. Getting a little away. Haley's good for those.
And Own with the best drive in the group.
Yeah, only 134 to the basket.
Putting it closer than she needs.
There we go. Yeah, she is, isn't she? That's funny. Jessica Weese. This will be her 3rd.
Nice touch.
Yeah, great recovery.
And Rebecca trying to get this birdie. Let's see how her putt feels right now. Looks solid.
Oh, it did. I love the commitment, though.
Oh, man, edge of the circle putts. Ugh, they just kill your stats.
They do, huh?
Ugh.
She's got another one a little closer here after that roll away.
No problem.
Solid putt from Rebecca. It's back.
Yeah, I think it's been back. I think it
Yeah.
just took that 1-3 putt to kind of reel it in.
And Haley, a little bit long coming back for the 4.
Bottom of the basket.
That works.
I mean, Haley's a player that could actually get this too. Like, she definitely has the distance.
Yeah, she's on the list for sure. We finally got the radar gun on her. I was always curious. Does she throw as fast as Paige Pierce? And not quite. She's more like she matches Katrina Allen's speeds really well. Paige has got him by like 4 or 5 miles an hour though.
Yeah, no eagles on this in the field, but 61% of the field birdied it. So the fact that we had no birdies on this card is very, very surprising.
That is.
There was
isn't it?
literally one bogey
Oh
in the
yeah,
whole field.
we own birdied it though, right?
Did she just now?
I think she just birdied it. I'm pretty sure.
Oh yeah, no, she did.
Yeah.
My bad.
Hole 14, par 4. We're going right in a hurry on this one, Sarah.
Yes, so this is a horseshoe hole. This is kind of one of those holes that you're like, what? And actually, yeah, I mean, thankfully it plays as a par 4, even though it's only 450. But first shot, you're going to throw either a backhand turnover or a sidearm to try to get to this very specific spot right here that leaves you a good opening at this downhill tunnel shot to a relatively open green, but there's a bunch of trees to navigate in order to get there. This is playing as a tough hole because that landing zone is just really elusive. I mean, there's so many trees to miss, and the landing zone, like the proper landing zone, is so small. And they've got moisture. There's her hyzer. I knew she had one.
Oh yeah, she does. That's
she
her.
just couldn't find it at the beginning of the round.
Yep. Putting her Star Strike over there. Here's Jess. That's her Vulcan.
Ooh, she's gonna get a big skip. Holy cow!
Yeah, that was
Skipped a little deep. But she'll have a sidearm look at the shot now from that deep look. It's not ideal, but
Rebecca. Is she going Tersus? Yes, she is. Great.
miss it.
Oh, on that kick.
That reverse, that backhand spin. Anytime you hit those trees, just kicks you away from the basket. I'm kind of surprised that she doesn't throw her sidearm here.
That's a great little wrinkle, Sarah. Haley with the forehand. Oh, that's good too.
Yeah, a little short though.
Yeah.
She wants to push that forward much further.
Pablo's going to give you a look at the basket down that foggy hallway.
That's so bizarre.
I promise it's not 5 a.m. Here is Rebecca Cox, where she ended up after that tree kick away from the basket. A lot of work left to do. And she's,
And she's still not to the opening. She's going to be really pinched over there on that right side.
and own an uncomfortable footing.
Ooh. Yeah, couldn't get that angle right in that creek bed.
She is a ways out there. Haley?
So gonna flex that backhand.
That's a zone.
Needs it to turn more than it did, but she might be down there for a look.
Yeah, we'll see. Rebecca throwing 3, going forehand roller.
Cut roller. Whoo, this is technical.
Yep, got over on it just a little more than she intended
She
to.
needed to turn it more.
Yeah.
And now it's gonna be still a lot of work to do.
Yeah.
Ouch, man, this hole.
So here's where Jess ended up, though. And fun story, she thought it was on the right-hand side of the fairway, and we were looking for like a minute and a half. And then my camera guy, Peter's like, that's right here.
Throwing it deep.
Yep.
There's a lot of thorns back there. Oh, no, Own.
Yeah.
She's in trouble, too. Well, it's really easy to be in trouble on this hole because the fairway is
Yeah, that
small.
second shot. Ugh. Phone's got to look. Not the easiest one, though. Here is Rebecca throwing 3 after that forehand roller. Don't hit that. Oh, gosh.
Now, edge of the circle, her favorite putt.
I had a bunch of those recently. Haley, this is for birdie.
Good run, though.
Mm-hmm.
She hit most of her gaps to get up there for that birdie look.
Own for the par save.
Little jumper over the log jumper. I probably would have fallen on my face if I tried that.
It's an advanced maneuver.
Rebecca outside the circle. Let's go.
Get that par. Oh, man, I love the want on that one, though.
Yeah, it was a good looking putt.
Had it on 2 dimensions.
Jess obstructed here from a knee. Just Anheuser. Yeah, that's a tough one.
Thankfully, that's a tap-in par for her. You know, she did have that birdie putt. Gonna be getting strokes on folks with a par on this one.
Strokes on folks.
Strokes on folks.
Hashtag.
Rebecca coming back. Good bogey putt from her. And Own. That is her bogey make. And we'll have a couple pars coming up here from Haley and Jessica.
I mean, par is good. 56% of the field parred it. Almost 40% bogeyed this hole. So it's,
Wow.
I mean, it's playing tough. And Rochelle Browning and myself were the lone birdies.
Nice, Sarah. How'd you do it?
Man, threw 2 really good shots.
What'd you throw?
I threw a shock, and then I threw I threw a shock around the corner, and then I threw a shock roller behind the basket and made the putt.
Yeah? Sick.
I was over where Jess was.
Just past the basket down there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, no, off the tee shot.
Oh, gotcha. Hole 15.
Par 3, one of the few gettable ones left on the course. 291 feet down a hill, slightly turning to the right. Plays really well for a straight to stable backhand on an Anheuser line. It'll hook up and finish at the basket. But it also plays well to a sidearm, a flip up with a mid. It'll end up right. Really just trying to hit this initial gap to ensure you have a look.
Jess. Probably one of her coyotes.
Actually,
It
I
might
think
be a putter.
And
Yeah.
I'm really surprised she doesn't throw a sidearm here.
Yeah, huh? Okay.
Well, I guess that's why.
You filtered through for a putt. She'll take it. That's the nice thing about being Jessica Weese. Both are just on par. You know, I don't feel like maybe her forehand's a little better than the backhand, but the gap is very close.
Yeah, she's very evenly skilled.
Haley getting not quite enough turn on that thing.
But she's down there. That's the important part. Hit the main parts of the gap. Have a look at birdie.
Own going for that star strike.
She's gonna have to put this on a hyzer. Let's see if she does it.
Came out flat. You're right. She needed the hyzer. And Rebecca is going putter. That is a judge.
Deciding where to aim. A little early.
Ooh, missed stuff.
Oh, tree kick.
Oh, my goodness.
Followed by a leg kick, followed by a tree kick that left her pin high 18 feet.
Love it.
Yeah, she's living right.
When it works, it works. Own.
Ooh, nice touchy approach.
Oh, rock up shot. That's own range.
Oh, yeah. Haley in trouble over here, but looking at birdie.
Oh, my God.
Wow, that would have caught on a different basket.
That caught so much stuff. Just chained out. Jess for the 2.
Looks like she's been a little low and wide on those all day.
See if Owen can pick up the 2.
Yeah.
Of course she can. Owen doesn't miss those
That was
putts.
her par save, actually.
Oh, you're right, wasn't it? Thank you. This one's for birdie, though, right?
Yes.
Yeah, there we go. There's Rebecca.
There it is. Looking solid.
Getting her back to 2 down on the event. Haley and Jess tied at 4 down for the lead right now. Jess making good on our par save. And Haley should be doing the same here in a second. In theory. There she is. The lefty putt. That was from 3 feet, but we'll
You
give
can
it to
never
her.
tell what's going through her mind. Also, the fact that she plays with her mask on the whole time, it baffles me.
It's like the Bradley Williams take. I get kind of like Calvin Heimberg vibes, you know, just like no emotion, just very calm the whole time. Anyway, sponsors, we'll be right back.
Love getting outside and challenging yourself to become better? How about spending time with family and friends, or just marveling at the pure joy of flight? Then you've come to the right place at the right time. Join the PDGA.
You've seen them in the hands of professionals, helping them compete at the highest level. Whale Sacks is a female-owned small business, handmade in the USA. We are dedicated to outstanding grip for all disc golfers.
Back out. There's more Texas State Disc Golf Championship action. We're looking at hole 16.
One of 3 holes left, and this is a tough one to get. 348, slightly uphill off the tee, and then back down the hill, navigating these trees to a green that's got a couple little things that like to knock your disc away from the basket. This is going to take a slow turning backhand or a sidearm that flips up and flexes. Yeah, this is 2 out of the 3 of these last holes are very difficult to get, and this is one of them.
Rebecca Cox with a Maverick. Just the backhand disc you called for.
Flip up. A little bit high,
Yeah.
but trickling in. A little bit difficult over there. There's, as you can see, there's
Yeah.
vines and small trees in the way.
It's like Jess throwing the Valk.
Turns it a little early. Ooh, bad kick.
It's rough over there. Hopefully she's in a decent spot. Not guaranteed. Haley King with a stalker. See if she gets the flip she needs this time.
Nope.
Nope.
Somebody get her a flip. Oh, but the tree said, how about it?
The tree assisted flip. Owen Scoggins, that's her Halo Leopard 3.
Ooh, she slipped.
She
on the
did.
tee.
Yep. It was happening to Katrina Allen a lot in that first round.
Yeah, I don't know why she doesn't change her shoes.
That's
but
what I said.
She always slips out and then is confused, and I'm like, well, she wears those Nikes with the foam looking, kind of the foamy soles.
Legit, after the round, I was like, Katrina, you need new shoes. She's
She
like, I don't know, I just slipped. I was like,
well, at what point?
yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. So
Jess
here's
in
where
trouble.
Jess ended up
Roller.
to work.
She needs some tree help here. Go. I don't know.
She'll get a 4 from there at least.
Haley with that nice tree love, leaving her a pretty easy approach.
Yep, and she'll take her par. Rebecca, this was her drive. That's a awkward looking bid for 2, but she's just smartly laying up for 3.
Yeah, only a few players in the entire field ended up with a birdie look.
Yeah.
11% circle 2 in regulation.
Takes a long, perfectly
Zero
shaped drive.
circle 1 in regulation.
Really?
0%,
Wow.
yeah. So this is maybe just a little bit out of range for the FPO division.
Yeah.
Great putt.
Owen Scoggins. Good.
However, Casey Pennington did get the 2.
Yeah?
She got one from circle 2. So
The second time we've said her name?
yeah, she's getting those really tough holes.
Yeah. Haley cleaning up. That will be for par. Jess has a bogey in her future. And Rebecca with the par as well.
Yeah, plays at the fourth difficulty hole. So I mean, almost everyone's out here trying to save a par,
Right.
and you don't always do it.
Oh,
And he
that
did off the
signature
fairway.
wobble.
I know, right? That's like I mean, Jay Redding has the same wobble.
Does he?
Like it's purposeful.
I know, right?
Yeah.
It catches more chains that way.
Yeah. Controlled wobble.
Hole 17. It's a really interesting hole. I like it.
Yeah, so par 4, 555 feet, turning the corner to the right is the typical play. If you can get past those 2 trees on the right, you're going to have a nice look to get down the alleyway that is the approach shot. But you don't want to go too far because you've got a stream behind it that is OB. It comes up a little bit further on the right side than it does the left, so playing a shot from right to left onto the green is probably the more conservative play. And then when you get up here, are you running your putt?
This feels like the most diabolical OB on the course. It's just right there.
Some players are going to play a little bit straight and play a hyzer into that gap, but some of them are going to turn. And I think with this Maverick, Rebecca's going to try to turn it.
Miss it, miss it, miss it. Okay, good. Not the friendliest
Yeah,
stopping
right,
spot.
especially right by that tree.
Yeah, good drive, though.
Haley throwing the turning shot.
That's her stalker again. That's good.
Yeah, she probably has a sidearm approach.
Yeah, the angle, not the straightest to the basket from there. Leo 3 from
Surprised
Own.
that Own is not throwing a sidearm here.
Yeah. I wonder if it's a
She's throwing
shape
out
or
to
distance
that.
thing.
Yeah, good question. Because I mean, the approach is like more comfortable from the hyzer, from up high on the hill instead of turning right. Jess looks like she's turning her coyote.
This looks nice.
Oh, that's an unfortunate kick.
Oh,
that
dang.
looked like it was flying great.
Yeah, no, she shaped that one beautifully. So Owen a little farther back than optimal.
She's gonna be flexing a shot and looking for it to fade back. Oh, nope, hyzer. Just kidding.
This looks good. Wow.
Wow.
She was-
The gap she took on the right side is small and as a ceiling as well.
And she was not close. Easily 300 feet.
Just throwing the turning shot. Yeah, that's a great play.
Oh.
Oh,
no.
right into the OB. Honestly, though, hitting the OB there, you can still save your par
True.
instead of like coming up short, putting to the OB, and then now you're putting back for bogey.
Rebecca?
Yeah, this is ideal.
Trickle, trickle.
But again, a little too much. But that's the safe play. Playing it early left.
Yeah, that is the better miss. Haley looks like a zone again.
Now she needs this to stop.
Go in. Oh, man.
She's right by the basket, though. I mean, tap in par.
Yep. Rebecca for birdie. She smartly lays that for par.
This is such a tempting putt to run.
Nice little downhill
Yeah.
bid at it.
Whew. I had a putt from just outside the circle both days.
Did you run him?
I did. Oh, wow. So Jess is...
Yeah, she crossed in across the creek, so that's actually back in bounds and has to take it over there.
Oh, but she was in bounds.
No, she was out of bounds, but she crossed in bounds. So that was the last place she was in bounds, was on the far side, unfortunately. Yeah. Owen, just look at this crazy straddle she's busting out.
And she's running it. Oh, wait. She's not running it. She's making it. Hey.
She was stuck on
she's
that one.
happy.
Rightfully so.
Look at that smile.
You love to see
and
it.
the gentle tap on the band.
Thank you.
Haley just tapping in for the par.
Yeah, it was deemed she didn't cross back and bounds the other side, so just doing that.
That's good for her.
Yes, it is. And Jess will come along, and this will be a bogey for her. It's a little too much on that upshot. After we busted out our 850 and said it was like, 2 whatever to the basket, and she goes, "Oh, that explains it." She thought she was a little farther. Rip that shot, and look at this.
She's got a Bushnell.
Did you? I know, right? She should have busted it out.
I haven't busted it out much this tournament, actually, because it's just there's less long fairway shots.
Yeah, it's more shape
They're
than
short,
distance.
They're shorter fairway approaches. All right,
This
last
one's not
hole.
short.
Hole 18, par 3, 351. Probably playing closer to 400 up this hill. Also navigating this random circle of OB, which commemorates all the past winners of the Piney Woods Open.
That's crazy. They kill all the past winners.
I know, right? Like, I don't know if I want to win that tournament. You end up throwing from the drop zone if you land in that circle. And then this plateaued green with, look, we have some wind pushing
Yep.
out here today.
It-
Oh, wait, rain?
No,
Maybe this
that's
is...
just the air.
Oh, it's the air.
Yeah, it's
Check.
just the air is so wet it looks like it's raining. 100% humidity.
Owen with the sidearm leaves it
oh.
way high.
Oh no.
I really think, as much as I throw the sidearm here, I really think it plays to a backhand.
I feel ya.
Because that big tree in that cemetery of winners is right in the line for a sidearm.
Yep. Rebecca putting it up the fairway, and she is. Oh wow.
Wow, did she pump it all the way?
That was an escape. She crushed it up the hill. She's like, maybe like in the gully below. That was a long bid. Haley. She's going
Leaving
Zeus.
it a little bit left, but nice roll.
Yeah.
She even has a look at birdie there.
Take it. Jessica Weese. I believe that's a halo strike.
Flip. There's a high tree there that she is missing.
Ooh, good kick. Wow.
Pretty simple approach from that spot.
And Owen had a really tough lie here. She was pretty deep in the tree. 244 to the pin. Feels like bogey's
Pitching
about
it up,
best case.
Yeah, and pitching it up and still like leaving
Yeah.
a difficult shot.
Here's where Jess ended up after the drive. Looking at her second.
And wow, the sun is just going down.
Yeah, it's like 7 o'clock.
It is late. This is past dinner time, folks. These ladies are
Absolutely.
hungry.
Owen's third, trying to save par. It's a little short.
That's a touchy shot with a distance driver like that.
Yeah.
I'm surprised she doesn't throw a mid or something. And Rebecca's drive.
Dang.
Big putt for birdie.
She'll take a tap in par to end her day. No shame in a 3 on 18. But Haley, she's looking for a 2 from 56 feet. This would be a great way to end her round. Give her a bigger lead going into the final round, but not to be. That's a par. So I think she's going to end her day where she started at 4 down. Oh. Owen. Owen looking to save a 4.
Not the putt you want to finish with, but not a problem for her.
Gosh.
Wobble, wobble in.
Oh, how many great putts did she hit today?
All of them.
Yeah,
Well,
pretty
I guess
much.
she missed a couple.
Yeah, but so many good ones in there. Jessica Weese looking to save her par to end the day.
No.
Jess.
She's gonna think about that one tonight.
That is for sure. Yeah, rough was that turkey bogey finish for Jess. She was sitting at 4 down, tied for the lead after
man.
15.
Dropped her all the way down to the third card.
Yep. Did it really? Wow,
Yeah.
this field is tightly. It's no Waco here. We got
Oh yeah, no,
everybody
this
close.
is- everybody's close. I'm predicting that the winner's gonna come off the second or the third card, even the top 15. Anybody in the top 15 can win it at
it's
this point.
totally possible. Strokes fly all over the place out here. That is Haley King ripping on that Zeus, putting it up the fairway. She's got great form.
Oh yeah,
Just so
Textbook.
clean. Yeah, that's exactly the way to put it. There is your top 10 as it sits, Sarah.
Whew. Yeah, and just keep going down that list, and you could still, even only 4 strokes are separating
Wow.
the top 10, and then everyone else is still only a few off. So, I mean, 5, 6, 7 strokes, that's nothing out on a course like this.
And here is the Double G Jerky big drive of the day from Double G's girlfriend, Jessica
Just
Weese.
so happens.
You gotta love it. Smashing that Vulcan 343 down the fairway.
Yeah,
for the
leaving
birdie.
her under 100 feet to the pin.
So good. You had the hot round of the day, by the way. We overlooked that with a 4 down.
Oh, yep. I was stoked.
I saw your name on that board.
A little bit better on the front than yesterday.
I was stoked too. All right, guys. That's all we got for round 2. Sarah, thanks a ton.
Yeah, thanks for having me, and thanks for tuning in, everyone.
Yeah, thanks for watching, guys. And we'll catch you tomorrow for the exciting finish. Should be great.